Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Common Sense, the Atlanta Falcons edition. All right, so let's talk about the debacle that was last Sunday, and I don't understand why people are calling for Coach Raheem Morris's head to be fired. Okay, first of all, the question I would love to ask Falcons fans is this, and I'm a Falcons fan myself. Is who are you going to get to walk through that door and coach a team that has a $32 million cap hit and no room to work with getting any free agents or nothing for the next year, and knowing that this job is not going to be an attractable job if you fire the coach after 1 year. Remember, last year they fired the coach after they have a 7-win season. And this year, you guys are already calling for a coach that's going to be fired for him winning 1 to 2 more games than that coach. Okay, so this job doesn't become attractive no more. And another thing is that this season I did not really see Atlanta either making the playoffs or pretty much going as far as they did. Now, when you think about it, look who Raheem Morris had to face as far as those AFC opponents that he had. He had about 4 coaches that were pretty much unbeatable that he was not going to beat. He had Mike Tomlin in the beginner. He had Andy Reid, Sean Payton, and Jim Harbaugh. There was no way I could see Raheem Morris beating those coaches. So that's why this year I can give him a pass, because I can go, yeah, he had kind of a schedule that really wasn't easy. It was kind of tough, especially for the coaching matchups that he had. So sometimes, guys, that as Falcons fans, that we got to do is we got to taper down our expectations of what we wanted. So for the expectations that I had, this was probably the best I saw what was going to happen with our team. That we were probably going to be an 8 to 9, probably 10-win team if we were lucky. And we'd be lucky if we win the division. So for next year, I'm looking at this. If Tampa Bay loses their offensive coordinator and to the Bears job, I can see us next year possibly, yes, taking the division, because that's the only team that's really going to be standing in your way. And pretty much you may have just a free ride unless, Baker comes back and has an amazing season with a new coordinator. And plus you also have to look at our coordinators. It was their first year. So kind of keep that in mind when you're having these higher expectations of, our team. So best of luck on Sunday, and we'll see what happens in the offseason.